Hello, everyone around the world. So, yeah, we have some bunch of jobs which are coming from other computer repair shop. Most of the jobs which I'm fixing here, it's like already 2, 3 people have tried to do something, they couldn't fix it, they send it here. So let's see what do we have here. We do have a Dell laptop. This is a Dell laptop. Let me see the model of this Dell laptop. The laptop came open like this, and we booked it as no power. Some kind of new expensive Dell laptop, i5 8th generation, but I need to know the model. How do I know the model of this? I think we can go on desktop. Let's go on desktop and do some research because I need to know what I'm fixing. Desktop. Now we can check with the board number ref A00 PWB PN GX X again FC. Dell laptop. Maybe we can see something on Google. Why? No. Why this is showing me all this? Huh? PWM PWB PN GXX FC Dell laptop. Why? So let's see. According to Google, if I check here, what I'm getting from Google is this is some kind of Dell laptop. Okay. This is Dell 15, Dell Inspiron 15 3552. That's the model of this laptop. Yeah, that's the one. Dell Inspiron 15-3552 i5 processor 10th generation. That's the model of this laptop that came in for repair. So without wasting time, I want to plug this on power supply. Plug on power supply is taking 48 milliamps. Let's try to power on the laptop on. I can't. This is just dead. We have a switch here. This is just a dead laptop. So what can be the problem? Let's check some voltages. Let's check some voltages and see what voltage do you have. What voltages are missing? We have 19. And the power supply is clicking. Something is shorted. And we have 13.5. That's the main power rail. We have 13.5. Let's check here. Here we have 13.5. So what I believe this is the new model, and If I see 13.5, I know that the PD controller is working. You know, the new models, we have the input MOSFETs, we have an independent power supply, which is generating the main 19 volts power rail, and is being controlled by a PD controller. And I know that we have 13 volts, which is the main power rail, and the 19 volts is being stepped down to 13.5 volts. So the PD controller is working fine. Here we have 7. Okay. So we have voltage. But for some reasons, we don't know why. Why we don't have here and here. Here we have 5.13 volts. So all the voltages are okay. Huh? So why? Let's try again to power on. No, it's not even working. So let's see what can be the fault this time. Let's see what can be the fault this time. Check out the battery. I never fixed this model. So this is a win or lose situation, because even if I found the fault, maybe I won't be able to get the space for this. But let's try. Let's try. Let's try and see why this laptop is working. It's not working. Jobs from other technicians. That can be tricky. Is it a BIOS problem? Okay, let's reset the board. Let's reset the BIOS. Plug back the BIOS battery. Maybe we might overlook basics. Who knows? 48 on. No, not this time. Not this time, basics, not this time. Okay. I want to check out the motherboard so that we have a clear picture of what is happening here. Because if we have 13.5, I'm sure the PD controller is fine. So the motherboard looks like this. That's the motherboard. The other side, we have something like this. It's a very long motherboard. Look how long is this motherboard. Dell. Okay. I can see some flags here. Okay. We have so many areas with the flags. So it means someone maybe did something on this motherboard. Let's go on a microscope. Okay. I will show you where I'm seeing the flags. So let's see. I can see here some kind of flags. I don't think this is water damage. This is flags. Here we have an BGA IC chip, which can be the EC chip. I don't know yet. If I spin here, we know our PD controller Intercell 9538H. Because on the other side, we have that big coil. You see this coil? And the battery connector here. So on the other, exactly on the other side, that's our PD controller. And what this chip is doing is managing the charging and also is stepping down 19 volts to 13.5. That's what this chip is doing. So where's the input section? I think that's a good point to start. Here we have the connector, some inductor, and on the other side we have something. On the other side we have this MOSFET in serial mode, S510. S510, I don't know, this is a double inductor, maybe. Okay, here someone can see the flux. And check this. This is a blown up PD4. I don't know whether this is a transistor MOSFET or a sensor something, but from the on look of things, it's blown up. This thing is blown up, PD4. And I don't have schematics to really know what kind of chip is this. But if it's blown up, we can start there. I think I can get the replacement. Let's see. Let's check out this MOSFET transistor, whatever I call it. Let's take down that thing which is blown up. Let's take down that thing. Why it's blown up, we don't know. But that's what we have seen so far. Come on. Or it's welded on the motherboard. And it's out. Let me look for replacement from a similar board doing same thing. Here, our small guy. Our item is now in place. I think we can use also a bit of soldering wire just to ensure all the pins they have contact with the motherboard. A bit of solder. That's good. So is that moment to test? It is that moment to test. Because the main 19 volts power line is not shorted. So what else we can check? What else do you want us to check? I don't have schematics to check what that component on PD4 is doing exactly. Maybe if I could get the schematics. But where will I find the schematics? Where I will find the schematics? Just tell me where I will get the schematics. We need fan here. Just to put things temporary before where are the screws? Here. Here we have another connector here. We have that plastic thing which was here. I believe this plastic thing is there just to ensure that the battery will fit in place. So I'll put just a few screws for testing, because we are not sure about what we did here. I'm not sure, so I just need to put few screws. We test to see if there's any improvement. What else is needed? Nothing. Are we ready to test? Or not yet ready? Let's see. Let's see if there's any change. Power supply is taking 40. I see the light on the keyboard. Check the keyboard, and now taking 1 amp. Fan is spinning and it's off. So it's working. On. On. You see there? Check the current there. And we have light on the keyboard. But we have nothing. It's coming on and goes off. Is it because they reset the BIOS? Or we reset the BIOS? Huh? Why? On. Staying on. Or the battery is still very low. On. When I press the power on, the machine is responding, which is a good sign. That means the 19 volts is the main 19 volts power line is okay, and the 3.3 is okay. Where's the picture? Well, this is not, or the current is not enough to post something. 3.6. Let's try again. Because I have a feeling that the job is already done. It's taking 1 amp. It's taking 1 amp, as you can see. $900, 1.2. The current is rising. 1.1, 700, 18. Now, again, 1 amp. I'm paying attention to the current. 1 amp is trying to reload some settings. So that was the issue of low current. 1.4, 1.3, 0. Now restarting again. 1.2. And we have Dell log. You see the Dell log? It's working. Huh? Check the writing on the screen. It's taking 1.4 amps. So that was the problem. But for sure, I think I'll look for the schematics. Because I'm not happy when I fix something, but I don't really have a clear explanation of what that MOSFET or transistor, or it's a sense, I don't know, or what that blown thing is doing. Huh? And it's on the other side. I can't check from this end. I can't check anything because it's on the other side. I was supposed to check what voltages do we have there. Maybe that can be helpful. And the laptop is on. There's no hard drive there. Yeah, it's charging, and the battery seems to be still a bit low, but with time it will raise to around close to 2 amps. So I'll stop this video because the job is done already. I'll stop this video now. Like, subscribe, don't forget to turn on the notification bell for future updates. I'm happy if I can fix something without schematics. That was a lucky case. When you found the blown up component, you replace and the motherboard is working. So you see how things works. This is some kind of new model, and the main power rail is generated after the PD controller. It's not working with 19 volts on every switching power supply, but it's working with 13.5. So yeah, just share our videos to beloved friends and relatives, boyfriends, ex-girlfriend, and see you on the next one. Bye.